Okay, good morning everyone and welcome to this meeting of the Kinross Common Good Fund Committee. In the absence of Councillor Mike Barnacle, it's been agreed that I'll chair the meeting. We only have one apology and that's, I think, Councillor Barnacle.
Yes, Councillor Robertson, just a further apology yourself there. We have an apology from Councillor Lyle.
Okay, thanks very much. Right, are there any declarations of interest? Okay, right, can we go on to item 3, which is the minute of the previous meeting of the Kinross Common Good Fund? Can we agree the minute?
Agreed.
Thank you. Any matters arising that anyone wishes to raise? Okay, if that's the case, can we go on to item 5, which is applications for financial assistance? You'll see that the application is coming from, I'm just doing this in CMAS, so just a wee second. Okay, we've got an application for £4,000 for the Kinross Move Greener campaign. You've all read the report. Can I have any questions on it first of all? Right, Callum, question?
Thank you. It was just to ask, it doesn't seem to be clear from the report, and while they have secured other funding, I'm just wondering if we know of any other funding sources that the organisation has made applications for, and to how much money they've applied for, whether that's some information that we have.
Could someone respond to that?
Hi, Convener. Yes, Karen Johnson, who's on the call, has been looking at each of the applications we've had for this round of Common Good. So I may ask Karen if there's any further detail provided in the application that says where the remaining funds are going to be secured from.
Yes, thank you, Lee, and thank you, Convener. There has been an application made to Arthur and Margaret Thompson and Foundation Scotland, but they do not know if these applications have yet been successful, and they would advise immediately if those funds were received.
Okay, thank you. Does that answer your question, Callum?
Yes, thank you.
Right, Richard, Councillor Waters, you've got a question as well?
Thanks very much. Just ask and see if there was any more information given on how the operational scheme would work and where they would be basing and storing their bikes, and any information, further information in that aspect would be appreciated.
Again, Karen, is there detail of that level provided in the application?
Thank you, Lee. Yes, I'm just having a look. There's not anything about storage. No. No, not seeing anything about storage whatsoever.
Right, that's okay, thank you.
Okay. Karen, can I ask a question? If the applicants are successful in their funding applications to other bodies, will they still require the money from the Kinross Common Good Fund?
In the they had put £8,000 as being a total, and they were only asking for 4,000. So there is 2,000 still outstanding from the other applications that they've made.
Right, okay. Okay. Are any other questions? Right, Richard, do you want to put forward a motion then?
Yes, please. I would like. I think this is a great scheme, and I think it's partly where we need to be heading. You know, as in Kinross, and on the whole to deal with the climate emergency that we have. So I'm also very aware that we have you know, reserve funds which we've said we want to ring fence, which is 157,000, and I think that's important that we maintain that level and not dip in any further to that. But I would like to propose that we offer 1,200, which is the vast majority of the money that we have to this scheme, and supporting it and show our support as elected members for the work that's going into initiating the scheme within the area. So,
okay. Callum, have you indicated you'd like to second that?
Yeah, thank you, Convener. I'm very happy to second that proposal. Like Councillor Waters, I think this is a very worthwhile initiative. There are a lot of people locally who would like to do a bit more to help the environment and reduce their reliance on regular car usage. But unfortunately, public transport links are not always there, and this would provide a good alternative for people to look at other options for using more sustainable transport. I also agree, however, that we do need to be conscious of the fact that we don't want to be dipping into our capital reserves, so we still have some money in future years, and therefore I think the amount suggested of £1,200 is sensible. So I'd be happy to support that proposal.
Okay, I see a comment from Councillor Duff. John, what would you like to say?
Yeah, it was just to say we've actually just recently started a very similar scheme in Aberfeldy, and believe it or not, I've had a shot of an electric bike myself, and it was an excellent project, and I'm sure this one will be similarly well received. So happy to support the motion. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, I totally agree with the comments made by all who have commented, and I'm happy to, if there's no other proposals, to go forward with the granting of £1,200. Okay.
Great.
Right, can we move on to the final paper, which is the financial statements? It's quite clear what the position is. Any questions on the report? We'll have a small residue of money left after the 1,200, hopefully, but I always think it'd be quite good if we built up a little reserve, but we never managed to do that. But it's good to be able to use the money that we have. Any comments on the report? Are we happy to agree the financial report?
yes, happy to agree.
Okay, thanks. Well, that I think completes the items of business. So thanks so much for your attendance, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day.